What's up, guys? Yandere Neko here, and I'm talking about my all-time favorite death battle matchup that I made: Miyamoto Iori versus Himura Kenshin. Fate Samurai Remnant versus Ruro Uni Kenshin. Ooh, because it's a samurai fight. Basically, Nitin Ichiryu versus Hiiten Mitsuguri Ryu. Sort of a remaster of a video I already posted just to better gather my thoughts and sell the matchup, right? Main reason I want this matchup is because, for one, I just love Fate Samurai Remnant. So admittedly, this is a character A featuring character B kind of matchup. I've always said I have the same toxicity as anyone else in Versus. I'm just honest about it. And for two, I just love the contrast of man born in peace who longs for violence versus man born in violence that longs for peace. There's just something classic about it, you know? It hits at something deeper. Because honestly, some of y'all try to hurt a few connections. You try to overcomplicate things, make as many as possible, and it all becomes surface level. No, none of that here. Just a simple samurai showdown, battle of ideologies. And as for animation potential, for Iori, for once, there's all the different stances he has where the kanji appears behind him. You know, you can do earth stance for a strong defensive style, water stance to quickly dispatch multiple enemies, wind stance, a single sword style where he casts magic with his offhand, fire stance, a dual-wielding style for heavy-hitting, intense combat, and void stance, a Aiajutsu-based style for bursts of rapid slashes. Not to mention you have the afterglow effect, like how water afterglow makes him even faster. Void afterglow gives him a sword beam. Additionally, when he mimics a servant's abilities and techniques and they sort of astral project behind him, like Kukulane's rapid thrusts, or him creating the Gates of Babylon, yet on a much smaller scale. Most importantly, recreating Sasaki's Noble Phantasm, where he hits in 3 places at once with one sword, or in Iori's case, 6 places at once with 2 swords. And that's important because Sasaki was Musashi's rival, so there's thematic intrigue there. Not to mention, Kenshin can hit at 9 places at once with 1 sword, so you already have the sort of one-stroke duel finale down. As for Kenshin, admittedly, much less for animation potential. You can slowly have the Batosai personality emerge. Maybe he swaps the Sakabato and starts attacking with the blade. Because another part of this fight is that the Sakabato is a reverse blade, so you can be creative with how many hits you land without ending the fight. As for he who wins this, Iori does hands down. Being from Fate, while masters don't scale to servants, being relative to them is more than enough for a win. It is what it is. Not to mention, his magic just gives him better versatility and AoE, so to put it in modern death battle terms, if you're using the category boxes, Kenshin's the one that gets the, like, pity advantage category. You know, sometimes they throw in, like, intelligence or experience or something that just doesn't help when the cards are this stacked. So, I mean, stat-wise, it's a stomp. Iori takes it, but as for who I'd want to animate it, Moro. Hands down, Moro. Between Bowser v. Eggman and Shigaraki v. Mahito, Moro has proven himself to be the hand-drawn king. It is what it is. Now, Luis has done a couple of neat hand-drawn stuff. I think Luis might have even done Samurai Jack versus Afro Samurai. So he's a close runner-up, but no. Get Moro on this fight, it would be so peak. As for why it's likely never gonna happen, Death Battle just has not done Fate yet, and Samurai Remnant would just be a very awkward first entry for them, you know? There is no way Iori's getting an episode before Sabu or Rin or Gilgamesh or any of, like, the OG or even Zero characters, frankly, you know? That being said, still my all-time favorite. I just can gush and on about it. It's just, I really want a samurai sword fight, and, you know, there's just something special about the matchup that you create in your head that, you know, it's not like one you stumbled upon or is the community consensus. No, this is just, I don't know, maybe the community beat me to this, but no, I'm claiming this as my matchup. Yandere Neko in the year of 2025 made this his matchup. So please like, share, and subscribe. Check out my awesome power scaling video. Hopefully this week I'm cranking out 3 or 4 more videos. Well, 3 more videos, maybe 4. And I'll catch y'all in the next one.